My name is Latif Ladid, and I'm the current president of the IPv6 Forum since 1999.
Perfect, thank you. So what was the main message of your presentation?
Well, today we are at a juncture of the deployment of IPv6 around the world. And the US plays a very important role since the internet was created in the US and was promoted as an open platform for the entire planet, and it was embraced as such. So here we are in the second round, if not the last round, of upgrading the internet, most probably for decades to come. And the US will play again same big role that they have played. It has played in IPv4. So I would expect the deployment in the US to pick up quite a bit, and we have seen the numbers today. There are more than 2,000 prefixes that have been awarded to the US ISPs and large companies, which is 3 times, if not 4 times, bigger than the next player, which is Germany. So I think this sends a very important signal to the entire world that V6 is happening in the US, and this is a model that a lot of people have used for IPv4 in the past.
Sure. So what advice do you have for other IPv6 professionals?
Well, the model we have used so far to explain IPv6 was based primarily on the IPv4 addressing. And that is kind of reducing a new version to just an extension of the IP addressing, and I think that's, I would call it, kind of blissful ignorance, even from the parts of the people that should have known that the redesign of IP has been based on IPv4 success features and reviewing and redesigning some of the things that have not been built in or tightly knit, to get from a kind of manual V4 into an automatic V6, and add some of the features like built-in multicast, since the internet is going to be a multicast world. So far, it's only broadcast technology used in the internet, and I think multicast is going to play a very important role. But also restoring the end-to-end is quite important for always-on technologies. So things like broadband access, it's an always-on technology. Mobile LTE and mobile 3G is also an always-on technology. So you need permanent IP addresses, or what we call stateful IPv6 addresses, as well as the many features that will be enabled by the deployment of the end-to-end model. So we'll be able to do end-to-end security. It's not an easy thing to do, but at least I think we'll have another go into it. And the current model of promoting V6 is like promoting it like IPv4 is not really correct, because IPv6 networking is kind of different from the IPv4 networking. This will be only seen through time when people have deployed it in a large scale in a native world. So V6 should be promoted in its own right, with its own features, and then use it in the design that has been set. But I think it's a question of education and deployment and hands-on work. And this event promotes this kind of knowledge, some high-quality knowledge based on one side the research, on second time on the deployment that is going on around the world.